Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Payne out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Teague. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Bazemore at the 2.
Elton Brand always deceptive with his wingspan. Standing 6'9", he's a quality defender at the center position, thanks to his 9'2" standing reach.
And for Brand defensively, Clark, a wide frame, and he catches shooters off guard with those long arms.
And you know, he's still a good rebounder and shot maker from mid-range, Kevin. He's no longer the all-star post threat of his younger days, but he's still contributing as a nice role player.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
You know, there aren't many guys like him, players who can accelerate to the rim and finish with a flourish more often than not.
Outside Teague. Here's Bazemore. No good from Brand. Now here's Joseph. Ginobili outside, beyond the arc. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Teague against Anderson. The dish to Bazemore. Off the screen. Second chance shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Well, you look at Bellinelli, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Anytime you can shoot that high a percentage from behind the arc, that's not only a good year, that's an outstanding year. His season was rock solid from behind the arc.
A free throw drop for Elton Brand.
San Antonio needs to do a better job guarding against Brand.
He's got 8 points and 1 assist. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
Well, totally unexpected, but he has been very valuable to his team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The shot is off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Sefolosha dishes to Teague. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Sefolosha. Three-pointer. The Hawks again can't hit. Spurs trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
No one near him. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Joseph. Teague covering. Joseph, the pass to Baines. And blocked.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Joseph. Off target from 3-point range. Takes it from 10. Teague can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ginobili. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The Hawks leading by 6. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Atlanta now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Parker's checked in for the Spurs.
In for your Spurs, Tony Parker.
Now here is Horford. Not a lot of room. Carroll kicks it to Bazemore. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Horford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Spurs trail by 6. On the wing, Green lets it go from deep. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Here is Korver, guarded by Green. Horford has a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Over in the corner, Green tries it from 9. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And Coach Budenholzer, 2-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks. Kent Bazemore, undrafted back in 2012, but he caught on with the Golden State Warriors after an impressive summer league. And while he didn't play a ton of minutes, he caught national attention for his enthusiasm on the bench.
Green dishes to Parker. The drive by Green. That's good. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And Bazemore traded at the deadline last season from the Golden State Warriors to the Lakers in exchange for Steve Blake.
Really liked his game in college, and he played extensive minutes for the Lakers. I think it's pretty clear that he belongs in the NBA. He just has to cut down his turnovers, but he's a nice two-way player.
Pulls up. Leonard, no luck. Here's Bazemore, covered by Duncan. And that one's good. 10 points for Al Horford.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. He has that deep love of the game. You can just tell. Thanks. Here's Diaw, and he jams it with authority.
That is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's name gets overlooked. You know, something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star and, most importantly, a proven winner.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Payne. Horford gets the bucket.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And Parker Clark, the 6-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champion, heavily decorated player.
Yeah, he really is, and he's shooting to become the Spurs' first 20-year guy. Now, how crazy would that be? I mean, he came to the Spurs at 19, so he's got an outside chance at it. He said his body feels great, and the way Pop manages minutes for his guys, he thinks he can play at a high level for a long time. That'll be fun to watch to see if it happens that way.
Good story, you're right.
Yeah.
Korver passes to Bazemore. Here is Korver, covered by Duncan. Millsap misses.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
On the wing, Green. Back to Parker. Deflects the pass. Into Green. Here's Carroll. We saw him with 10 points last game. Here is Korver. It's stolen by Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's blocked. Now Parker. He's got 10. Leonard on the wing. Shoots it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 5. Here is Korver. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. Blocked. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green leading the charge. Leonard, no luck.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Horford kicks to Korver. Here's Bazemore. And he banks in the layup. Bazemore's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Duncan, and he gets it to go. Duncan's got 6.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitter is checked in for Dion. Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Korver dishes to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Scott. Drops in the tray. Scott's got his second basket of the night.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
They set the pick. Mills passes to Splitter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. Well, going into last season, Thiago Splitter accepting a 4-year, $36 million extension, Steve, from the Spurs.
A lot of people questioned the value of that contract, but Splitter more than earned it with his play throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. He's versatile, he can pass, he can defend, and even though his numbers were down a little bit last year, he made tremendous impact just in terms of their interior play.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Atlanta. He feeds it to Carroll. Here is Korver. Bellinelli is covering. Good! Korver's got 5.
And Splitter clearly, when you look at him offensively, is not a floor spacer. He's a guy who's going to finish inside. He's going to set solid screens. Even though he plays close to the basket, his field goal percentage dropped by almost 10% over the last couple of seasons. He was once superb in that area. Now he's just rock solid. But with the Spurs in his role, rock solid is good enough.
Here's Korver. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Splitter still shooting over 90% of the shots in the paint. Less effective down low. Injuries perhaps a factor. We'll see if he can bounce back.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for the Hawks. The feed to Bellinelli. 1:41 left in the first half. Ginobili kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Bonner. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And the Hawks with possession here.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rand's checked in. Mills dishes to Bellinelli. Another one falls for San Antonio. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Lets it go from 11. Teague can't hit.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Dishes to Mills. Shot clock at 6. And Bellinelli kicks to Ginobili. With the runner. Atlanta with the rebound. Brand's got his 4th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rejected by Ginobili. To the inside. Shot's good by Mills. The Hawks trail by 7. Teague with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 7. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. All right,